Behind the smile.
What about my mom?
I like her.
And beyond the friendship.
She's a wonderful, wonderful girl, and I love her.
Hides a woman.
You have to be so careful of Martha.
What?
With a deadly obsession.
You bad girl, you found me out.
Jessica Lange, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Your mother tried to kill me last night. Am I completely crazy?
Hush.
We don't want any accidents happening.
Rated PG-13. Opens everywhere March 6th.
A Polaroid camera can bring out the spontaneity in people.
Hey! You want to be?
What the heck?
But please, choose antiques wisely, as Polaroid photos have a knack for reappearing.
Trust is a word we take very seriously here. What you can't see here is that this is in a hospital, a children's ward. I do volunteer work to help cheer up some of the kids. This is this character I do, this crazy oven mitt guy. Kids love him.
Your room, Grammy, and there's the phone. Feel free.
But your phone bill.
Oh, don't be silly. Just dial 10321 first.
Why?
It saves me money.
Well, maybe a few quick calls.
Good. 10321 saves on quick calls.
I won't talk long.
Oh, talk all you want. It saves 50% off calls over 20 minutes.
I won't call far.
Call anywhere. International rates are great, too. Just dial 10321, then the number as usual. Anything else?
Privacy would be nice.
Chief, you are gonna love this.
Who let you in here?
Yellow and I are, get this, the official spokes candies of the new millennium.
Millennium. Isn't everybody gonna be milking that thing?
But not in 98.
And that would be the dazzling part, huh?
Oh, it's brilliant. We'll be the first ones out of the gate. We'll run it into the ground, and by the time the year 2000 gets here, the whole thing will be passé.
And then what are you gonna do?
We're, gonna be spokes candies for the hair club for men.
I'm also a client.
He's speechless.
Now through Valentine's Day, Zales has our best prices ever on every diamond heart pendant. Every size, every style. Like this 1 carat, now just $4.99. Our lowest price ever. At Zales.
When sinus congestion brings on pain, it can feel like torture. Advil Cold and Sinus stops the pain and pressure with the combined strength of Advil and a powerful decongestant. Advil Cold and Sinus. Relief that goes right to your head.
Catch an all-new special World's Scariest Police Chases 4, Tuesday on Fox. During the #1 hit, My Heart Will Go On, love theme from Titanic.
Made a choice.
We will replace the king.
Between loyalty.
You cannot ask me to betray my king.
Why do you follow him?
And treason.
You will hunt down Porthos, Athos, and Aramis and bring me their heads, or I will have yours.
It's Judgment Day. The Man in the Iron Mask. Rated PG-13. Starts March 13th.
You were going to try the patch, but...
Sunday, after a brand new World's Funniest, the Simpsons are stranded on a tropical island. Can they survive in the wild?
It'll be just like the Swiss Family Robinson, only with more cursing.
A brand new episode. Then, Hank gets trapped south of the border.
We gotta find a payphone and hope Ross Perot's 800 number's still working.
A brand new King of the Hill. And cyberspace holds a deadly secret on a brand new X-Files. It all begins Sunday at 7, 6 Central on Fox.
The Winter Games are here. Watch me train my tail off, then call. If chosen, you could win a Fox Winter Games prize pack and a chance to visit the X-Files Expo in Washington, D.C.
Telephone! News, sports, horoscope, weather, and more. Call the Fox 49 line, 231-4949. For information on Tyvek home wrap or Simpson strong tie connectors, call the Fox 49 line, 231-4949, category TVBS.
From Fox 49, KPDX, with complete local coverage of the day's top stories. This is Fox News at 10.
The Trailblazer management team sits down J.R. Ryder and has a little chat in light of his walking out of a game and an inflammatory remark. A good evening to you and welcome to Fox News at 10. I'm Elaine Murphy.
And I'm Eric Schmidt. More on Mr. Ryder and the Blazers in a minute, but first, an amazing story of survival. A teenage snowboarder missing for 6 days is found alive in the deep snow of the San Gabriel Mountains of Southern California. Awake, alert, and talking after being lifted off the mountain this afternoon in a sheriff's helicopter, 14-year-old Jeff Thornton is suffering.
I felt that he deserved a nice retirement, and he has one.
Bronix used to patrol the streets of Portland. Well, now he patrols the living room, looking after the grandkids, and so he is now relaxing in his leisure years.
I'll bet he's well behaved. Being a fat cat in the business world is usually a sign of success. At a Hood River Lumber. 4 years ago, Lumber left the windsurfing shop next door and became a resident of the Tumulum Lumber Company in Hood River.
And I think it's because of all the people. He just loves them. Little children, and he knows when somebody comes to see him because he almost perks up like, here I am, the regal cat.
We have people come up from Portland just to see that cat. People come in, people hear about him all over. Some people have even talked to about him in Denver before.
Hammer doesn't have to do much but lie around and enjoy the attention.
Not a lot. He comes at first thing in the morning, of course, he checks his food dish, and it has to be at a certain level or he'll tip it over. I mean, he really has us trained. His water dish has to be fresh every day, and it has to be a certain level or he'll flip it over. I mean, this cat really has a mind of his own.
Hammer has to spend his nights outside, though.
He continually set off our burglar alarm, and the police were getting really aggravated, so they said, you know, and he'll hide out because he knows he's supposed to be put out at 5:30.
But every morning at 6, Hammer is back, ready for another day of attention. Not a bad job.
A protest turns into a melee in this Middle Eastern country.
And they may be sworn to protect the president, but this former Secret Service agent is about to tell a grand jury something that will betray his former boss. Fox News at 10 will return.
Hey, Portland, it's grand opening time at Furniture Outlet in Tualatin. Hi, I'm Julie from Furniture Outlet. Now's your chance to get the best prices on great quality home furnishings. We have it all. Leather, recliner, bedding, living room, dining room, with the name brands you love. Royhill, Lane, Simmons, Stanton, and many more. Just take the Tualatin and Sherwood Exxon I-5 for Portland's biggest grand opening of the year. Furniture Outlet at Tualatin and Hubbard, the friendly and fun place to save.
Sequence at T-minus 5 seconds and counting. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff.
Avoid food that causes nappy time.
Jack!
At Subway, our fresh value meals satisfy you without the side effects. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Got launched.
Try our hot chicken barbecue with tender chunks of chicken smothered in Lloyd's tangy barbecue sauce and only 6 grams of fat at Subway.
Do cars really sell for less in Vancouver? The Vancouver auto dealers believe it, and more than a few of you do, too. People are continuing to buy in record numbers, taking advantage of real values and big savings in Vancouver every single day. So when you're ready to buy a car or truck, come and see us. Or call our convenient Vancouver auto dealer hotline, 222-2222. Check us out and see if we can save you some money. Because our goal is to simply sell for less.
In Vancouver.
At Staples, we're constantly lowering prices to make them as competitive as possible. So you always get the guaranteed low prices on over 7,000 items. And who wouldn't love that?
The mess. One. Good news, Willis. We're lowering prices again. Lock up when you're done.
All right!
That kid was a find.
Over 7,000 supplies at guaranteed low prices. Staples. Yeah, we've got that.
And now, back to Fox News at 10.
A retired Secret Service agent has cut a deal for limited immunity for his testimony about President Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. The Justice and Treasury Departments reached the agreement with independent counsel Kenneth Starr today. Former Secret Service agent Louis Fox says he stood guard outside an Oval Office. Amazing stuff. Up next, a special report on the treasures pulled from 12,000 feet below the surface of the North Atlantic. Plus,
Ken Starr and Clinton would have this, the whole problem be solved.
Sparking a renewed interest in the real-life shipwreck. Many of us are fascinated not only by the tragedy itself, but also by the hundreds of artifacts left behind. Fox News at 10's Helen Raptis joins us with more.
They're everyday items, but when they're buried beneath the North Atlantic for decades and part of a historic event, they become treasures and give us a glimpse into the lives of those who own them. This is somebody's face powder brought up from the submerged Titanic, remarkably still intact. And take a look at these, a hairbrush, glasses, and believe it or not, a laxative label still readable after 85 years. And you saw it at the beginning of the movie Titanic, the bow of the real-life Titanic, 2.5 miles under the North Atlantic and 500 miles off the Canadian coast. You can see a chandelier inside still hanging above the ocean liner's grand staircase. In 1985, French divers successfully pulled out of the wreckage some incredible pieces of history.
It's hardly more difficult to go to that depth than to go on the moon. The pressure is 400 times the air pressure.
But their efforts are well worth it. Check out these untouched bottles of champagne, uncorked and meant to be served to the first and only passengers ever to board this luxury cruise ship. Today, historians are still at work preserving all that's left of the Titanic, such as one man's galoshes, another's small diary, and playing cards, surprisingly still in good shape. There are more than 300 of these items now on display in St. Petersburg, Florida. The real-life Titanic, a real-life museum miles below the ocean. While the ship that was built to be unsinkable did in fact hit bottom, it has proven to be an amazing storehouse of memories, history lessons, and to movie makers, a great source of inspiration. And we have terrific news for those of you who just can't get enough of Titanic. James Cameron is releasing a director's cut that he says will be even longer than the 3-hour-plus version riding high in theaters right now. Back to you.
Thank you, Helen.
Wonderful movie, too.
You know, there won't be a sequel, though. That could be kind of hard.
That would be difficult. I don't know about you, but this weather has not been too bad for